Hello, OPC. Welcome to this month's theme, Save the Best for Last.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So I was, you may know this is actually a song by Vanessa Williams. I'm probably seriously dating myself right now. But yes, she has a song called Save the Best for Last. And bringing that theme into Pilates, I thought what we could really bring more attention and awareness to is actually finishing our last rep or our last set just as strong as when we first started our first rep or our first set, right? Because I don't know about you, but Pilates really works your endurance, and sometimes you can kind of like fade out near the end. And so we're going to try our best to really focus and finish as strongly as we started for every exercise, no matter how many reps or sets we have. Are you scared as I am? I am. So let's get started. We're going to begin with footwork. And for fun size people, bring a yoga block to your Wunda chair so you can bring the floor up to meet you. You can just place it there. I am on one top and one bottom spring. So that's what we're going to start with. Getting yourself set up. Some options for your arms. You can hug into your chair. You can stack your elbows if you wish. All of this, you're still trying to find this arm back connection, right? Hands behind the head is another option. I mean, you can mix and match as we go through footwork. There's nothing wrong with that. So coming on top of your sit bones, I'm going to start with hands behind my head. Heels together, toes apart. Let's start with here. We're going to do 8 to 10 of these. And you should feel yourself on every press down that you are on the inside lifting away from that. And this is why for fun size, I mentioned bringing the block up. Adding the block to bring the floor up to meet you, because I've noticed without that block, I'm trying to press that pedal all the way down. And then what happens is I start twerking through my hips, which, twerking is fine on a dance floor, but not in Pilates, right? Switching to arches, I'm going to stack my elbows here and try to find that same arm back connection this way. And this is great to kind of just change your arm positions so you have a sense of what works, what doesn't work, what's changing day to day. All right, on to heels. I'm just going to stack my arms the other way to see if anything's different here. And how is that 8th or 10 rep compared to your first or second? How is that going already? We're assessing. Back to that first position with the heels up, heels together. I'm going to place my hands here now. And, oh, whoops. We're doing the tendon stretch here. My brain just got away from me. So holding your thighs parallel to the floor, we're going to work here on flexing and pointing through our ankles. And I'm trying my best to keep that contact of the pedal to my yoga block and not allowing it to come up. So I'm really focusing, there it goes, on the movement through my ankles. Let's do one more. Whoa, burn. Okay. Coming up, take a step off. we're going to do a standing press down. So I'm going to get my yoga block out of the way for a second here for these. Same springs, or you can adjust as needed for your needs. And we'll start with the press down front. So, I'm standing about a foot's distance away, heels together, toes apart. And we're going to do 5 on each side. And notice how you started out on that very first one. And as we get to our 5th rep, how does that feel? Are you still able to finish just as strongly as you did on that first rep or even the second rep? Whew, okay. Turning to the side. We got our standing press down side. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Okay, standing to the side. That inside leg is what comes up. And then you can go hands behind your head on this one. I'm like changing all the arm positions to see, even in my own body today, what is happening. Whew, 5. Okay. Other side. Inside leg goes up. Maybe you clasp your hands differently than your default. I think this is number 5. And take a step off. All right. Go back to that first side, second time. This time we're doing the crossover. So cross that outside leg to the pedal, and then make sure your hip points are facing forward and not turning. And we're doing 5 of these. I'm really focused my attention right now on this outer hip. I'm imagining it's doing one of these like press outs, and that is what's moving the pedal. I think that was number 5. And then we'll do this side, and then really focusing my hip points to face forward. Oh, it is definitely my weaker side. One more. Oh, okay. Weaker side, definitely harder. Save the best. Okay. Now we're going to do some pull-ups. I'm going to add my yoga block back here. I'm keeping the same springs, still top and bottom, and we'll do our pull-ups. So bringing the hands to the back of the chair. Take a look at your wrists as you get going. So, let's do this first. One foot on, press the pedal down, add the other foot, heels together, toes apart. Now bring your hands to the back of the chair, and you don't want them back here. You want them as close to the edge as possible for your straight-ish wrists. All right? I am actively like pulling this chair apart, and I'm looking through my legs. And I'm going to pull up through my center to pull the pedal up. And I'm going to keep my ribs lifting as I reach my legs down. Here we go. We have 2 more. So we have 5 total. And can you save the best for last on this last rep? What? Okay. Side pull-ups. We're going to keep the same springs, and